If you're a renter, you probably already know how hard it is to find an affordable place to live these days.
New data confirms what we already know. Rent has skyrocketed over the last year across the region. In this Your Stories report, News 8's Brian White shows us where rents are rising the fastest.
If you rent in San Diego or anywhere around the county for that matter, then you've noticed the soaring rent prices from year to year. And with this new report, we can break down the numbers.
Throughout the course of 2021, we were really seeing rent growth far above the typical trends that we were used to in pre-pandemic years.
According to researchers at apartmentlist.com, over the last year, San Diego saw a staggering rate of growth in rent prices at 18.3%. Surrounding cities saw similar rent hikes with Vista, Escondido, Oceanside, and Carlsbad all around 20%. And Chula Vista not far behind at a 16.9% rise in rent over the past year.
That 17% that we're talking about in Chula Vista is still an extremely high rate of rent growth.
When compared to previous years, these rates of increase are astronomical.
I mean, it's huge. Typically, inflation in terms of rent in the low single digits.
Dr. Alan Jin is an economics professor at the University of San Diego, and he says rent growth numbers like these really put pressure on the cost of living for people with lower incomes.
People at the lower end are more likely to be renters, and so if the rents go up almost 20%, that's more money than out of their pocket.
According to apartmentlist.com, median rent prices in San Diego are $1,850 for a one-bedroom apartment and $2,450 for two bedrooms. Looking around the county, Carlsbad tops the list with $2,230 for a one-bedroom and $2,830 for two bedrooms, whereas Chula Vista shows up as one of the more affordable options, with one-bedroom units at $1,630 and two bedrooms at $2,250.
You tend to find lower prices both in the South Bay and also in East County. And so rents tend to be lower in those areas.
So when rent prices year to year typically see growth anywhere from 1 to 5%, why did the numbers rise so drastically last year?
We're seeing more and more folks just simply renewing leases. And so, I think some of that is just due to folks not maybe wanting to move during the pandemic. At the same time, we've been seeing delays in the construction pipeline related to the pandemic as well. Labor shortages, increases in materials costs, particularly lumber, are definitely having a factor there.
If you'd like to see the rent report in its entirety, just visit our website at cbs8.com and click on this story.
If you have a story you would like us to cover here on News 8, send us an email at yourstories@kfmb.com.